So I'm on my way back to camp. It's a bit of a hike. More than a bit of a hike. It's truly in the middle of nowhere. I was fortunate enough today. I want to say fortunate, but there's a story that fortunate enough to get some work. A cash-paying job. I was tipped off that there's a factory that will pay people for day labor. You just show up, get in line, and they take a bunch of people as they need it. I was the first in line. I am desperate for money, so I have a chance to make a little bit of money. I'm gonna do day labor. I got a 7 hour shift, and I was not doing, anything super duper important. Just bringing trays, a very, very large racks of trays into the wash, from the wash to the other area. It's one of those large-scale industrial bakeries, cake factories. They make those like pound cake kind of deals. Did the shift and got finished and went to go see how to get paid. That's where I get upset. I'm really upset. So, they take my ID and my social insurance number, which I don't think they kept. I think it's just to, say, oh, we're on the up and up. They handed me $50 for between 6 and 7 hours worth of work. $50. I'm grateful I got the money now. I'm grateful I got $50. I can eat for the next few days. But that's not even minimum wage. Minimum wage here in Ontario is $16.55. So the total for 6 hours would have been about $99. Minus your EI and your CPP. Employment insurance and Canadian pension plan are what's taxed. It still would have been over $80. They gave me 50 and said, oh, it's for taxes because you're a cash worker. And the worst part is, I'll probably be going back again tomorrow because I need the money. I need road funds. I need to eat. And it's kind of disgusting that a company like that, any company, would be so predatory towards people who need the cash or those who are, in desperation. I'm getting close to my camp, so I'm going to slow down. So there's that. And out of all the people who came in there to do the work, who lined up, I was first in line. I think they took in about 15, 20 people to load, wash, stuff like that. As second we got the money, I'd say more than half of them, I'd say good 50, 75% of the people, they all walked out, walked to the end of the parking lot to a black car waiting. Well, car waiting is a piece of shit. But there was a car waiting there, and they're walking up to the window, handing them money, walking away. Walking to the window, handing them the money, walking away. They're buying drugs. At least that's what I believe. I don't need to believe it's more than to believe it's the truth. So, they know, that company, that bakery, knows they've got a vulnerable group of people who will do anything for money, and they're taking advantage of it. Taking advantage of a traveler like me, a vagabond like me, addicts. When I'm done with this place, after I make a little bit of money, I'm going to post their products on here just to do a call out, because they're evil. They're absolutely evil. And I've worked for some pretty crappy places, but at least, you get paid the amount you're supposed to get paid. I believe who's ever organized this is taken off the top, They're supposed to pay out $80 after employment insurance, pocketing $30. giving out 50 and saying, oh, it's all on the up and up. Don't worry. And people who are illegally here working or addicts don't say anything about it because they can't get a job or they just need the money. And I didn't want to say anything too much to them because I also need the money and I would like to be able to go back and get more money because, yeah, that. Anyways, I'm close to my camp. If you watched this, thank you. If you got this far, give me a thumbs up. And maybe if you're not subscribed, you could. That'd be really wicked cool for this old 35-year-old vagabond traveler. Thank you. Bye-bye.